So I was just going for a run and looking at these houses, and it reminded me of my real estate days when I was just starting out. And I would literally go from house to house, wanting so bad to land my first deal that I would give offers for 40% of the after repair value in written form to every house in a neighborhood that had something wrong with the house. So like roof damage, or like a messed up pillar in the front, or just something that indicates that the family didn't have money and might want to sell for really cheap. Kind of predatory now that I think of it. Anyways, I went around and I like hand wrote all these offers for the neighborhood and gave them out, and I got no response. So I was like, well, let me follow up and see what's going on. So then I hand wrote them again for the same neighborhood, all the same houses that had some screw ups, and knocked on the door and delivered them. And again, my methodology right now is like to get into real estate, to be rich so that someday I can give back to the world. It's like success 2.0. You know, the three different types of success. There's success 1.0, where it's like, I, me personally want to be rich so I could be free. Then success 2.0 is like, I, me personally want to be rich so that someday, no matter how I get rich, someday I'll give back. And so my company was called Grow Life Properties. I was like, I want to be rich. I don't care how I got to manipulate or do whatever I got to do. I won't be too evil with it, but I need to get my money so that someday I can start a foundation and then live free. But then there's success 3.0, which is what I've really shifted into now, which is like, I'm if I get rich, great, but I'm only going to do it in a way that is the give back. Into the business model is how I give to the world. Success 3.0. And it's really the only fulfilling way to do business if you're totally aware and honest with yourself. Anyways, I was hand delivering these these crazy low offers, like insultingly low offers. And this one guy answered the door. And he's like, are you kidding me? He had like kind of an accent, I don't know where he's from. But he's like, are you kidding me? And he completely cussed me out. He completely like just laid into me. Like, this is insulting. I'm gonna have my lawyer call you. I like can't believe that you're doing this. This is an embarrassment to you because your name is your brand. And I'm just like, I'm just a kid trying to land a deal. What is he talking about? Like, how is this so insulting? And then I realized, as I looked back, as I started to dig much deeper into myself and analyze all of what was going on in my life, why I was doing that, why I was doing what I was doing, I realized that I was stuck in that success 2.0 mindset, but my soul and what I was destined to be needed to be in a much more enlightened example for business of the world and for kind of how to make an impact in the world. And so his like complete lambasting of me was actually the universe kicking me into a new path, kicking me into a new way of thinking, kicking me into considering a new way of business, instead of wanting to get rich through real estate so that someday I'd have enough money to start a foundation and to impact lives. It was the universe being like, dude, quit being an idiot. Impact lives now. Because you're already worth it. You're already like, you've got it in you, but you're trying to go around it. So when you try to go around it, it's like a sensei, like a Zen Buddhist monk maybe, smacking you with a stick. It's like when they do that in those Japanese Zen monasteries and temples, it's a physical manifestation of what the universe already does. Smacking me. So this dude is completely laying into me. He's like, this is an embarrassment to your brand, embarrassment to you. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta retool and look at something. So I did, and didn't stay in real estate too much longer after that, because I started to really realize that inside each one of these houses there's a whole different family with a whole different story and a whole different something going on. And unless you approach them, just like every customer, like there's no such thing as people. It's all just one person at a time. YouTube views are all one human life at a time. Everything is a human life, and when you're in a business mindset that treats people like data points and sales is just numbers, when there's no gratuity behind it, there's no, gratitude, to say, behind it, the universe is gonna keep kicking your ass until you have the right intentions of how to proceed into the world. So that's something I started to think about. I'm gonna continue my run here. Something I started to think about as I looked at these houses. Wanted to share that crazy story about how the universe kicked my ass when I tried to treat people like dollar signs. So have a great rest of your day, my friend.